your girl out of mine, the one that lets her light shine no matter who it blinds. And I'm here with y'all. Oh, when was the last reading? I feel like it wasn't last week because I was on vacation last week. So it might have been the week before or like early on in the week last week. Oh, but wait, it's Monday. So it wasn't last week because I got back Tuesday. So yeah, it was the week before last, for sure. So, how's everything been? How have you all been? I trust and know that all has been well. I got the, biggest urge to come on here and provide a message for today. Y'all, I had the weirdest dream last night. It was as if I was remote viewing into another person's reality. And it was very interesting. I'm still trying to figure out what it means, if it means anything. So yeah. But I don't know. If any of you all are dream interpreters, what does it mean when you are able to see into another person's possible reality? I don't think that this was like my ancestors, and it may have been. So I may have been peering into like the life of like one of my ancestors or something. Hey, Kazai, how are you? I was about to say great afternoon, but it's the rising. It's still a beautiful day. How you doing? So yeah, I'm still trying to figure out what this dream could have meant. My camera may be a little shaky. That is because I had my hands up on the table and my phone is on a stand, if you will. It's connected to the table, but hi Rakisha. Hello. Baby boy is doing well. He's doing really well. He's doing phenomenal. Last week was his first time at the beach. And so that was interesting. That was very interesting. He was not feeling the water at first because it's so expansive, right? So I feel like it was overwhelming to him at first in the sand and everything like that. But we took it slow. We took it step by step. And I was telling a sister friend the other day, like, I feel like those of us that have children know that our children are teaching us as well as us teaching them. It's a reciprocal thing. They were sent here to teach us, and yeah, in that moment, he just taught me not to fear anything. And even if you do fear it, hey Pippa, even if you do fear it, because what I had to do was acclimate him slowly and let him know that everything was going to be okay. So just really holding him, holding space for him and all of his feelings, teaching him that it's okay to fall, teaching him that it's okay to get water splashed in your face. It's okay to scream at the waves, to have fun with it, although you may be fearful of whatever that change is or that opportunity is to grow. So, long story short, he's good. Thank you for asking. I appreciate you. That's love. So, what is the message to Spirit? What is the message for those that are coming in and those that may watch this later? What do they need to hear? What do they need to hear? Oh. Okay. So, vulnerability is a major theme here. And we were just speaking about the beach and Mami Wata. Okay. Um, so the ocean, I'm sorry for the shaking again. The ocean it can be intimidating. Again, it can be very intimidating. It can be very overwhelming. It's chaotic. There's so many unknowns when it comes to the ocean and Mami Wata's energy. But there is a lot of life there. There are still forms of life that we don't even know about living in the ocean. They say that the ocean is really outer space. And when you think about it, it is like I feel like we know more about the stars and the planets and things like that, although there are a lot of unknown things, right? But I feel like we know more about that than we do the ocean. The ocean is still very untapped. So, you are very untapped when it comes to the honesty, being honest with yourself and others, being vulnerable with yourself and others, really being unapologetically open and being cool either way with how it's received as it relates to you being vulnerable with others. I feel like the more that you are vulnerable with yourself, the more that people can relate to that authenticity, because you are literally, you're not masking yourself. So when you're not masking yourself to yourself, most likely you are not masking yourself to others as well. And they are reflecting you. When others see the vulnerability within you, when others feel comfortable and confident that you are being vulnerable and honest with yourself and with them, that, unless they're like narcissistic or sociopaths or something like that, that in turn allows them to also feed back that vulnerability and that honesty with you. So, Mayat is here. Mami Wata is here. Very balancing energies, being reciprocal with your energy, specifically your energy, specifically the energy that you are giving and receiving when it comes to being honest, being truthful, being open, being naked. Okay? Because now these are the times where masking is not going to take you far. We are nearing the end of celebrity culture as we know it. And, people like to be able to relate to others. People like to be able to see that someone is a real person. That's why Cardi B is so big, or made it so big. That's why you have these celebrities that content influencers. E-Kane is so raw. That's why people love her on TikTok and other platforms, because she's very true to herself. Do she be on some bullshit? Does she make decisions that are very questionable? Yes. But a lot of people can relate to her rawness, because that is who they wish that they could show up as their most authentic selves. She gives others motivation and inspiration to just be. Because listen, like, we're going to get judged anyway. You feel me? Like, people are going to judge you regardless of of who you are, of what you've been through, of what your status is, of how much money you make, how little money you make. Like, people are going to judge you. So you might as well be yourself, right? Source, the creator that created all things, said, I need that kind of person in this realm, and I need to create this person right here. So you are special. I feel like for whoever this message is for, you have had great challenges recently or in the near past. This energy is very stormy as well. This energy is very dark night of the soul. You're going through it, my dear. Like, you're going through it. But the way that you come out of that is, again, being honest with yourself and others and what it is that you need and in what season that you are in. It's important to ask yourself, what do I need today? And being very honest with yourself and what it is that you need. Don't be surface level with that shit. Like, if you and be unapologetic about it. If you need a nap, take a nap. Okay? They will be okay. They will be okay. If you need 20 minutes of silence to yourself, take that 20 minutes of silence to yourself. If you need some fruit, go and buy you some fruit. Go and cut you up some fresh fruit and eat that fruit. What is it that your body and your spirit needs for today? Start making that a ritual and a practice to yourself. That is how we devote to ourselves. That is how we maintain a personal practice, a sacred practice to ourselves. Hello, I'm doing so well, Alberto. How are you? Hildeberto. Reva. And then also being honest with others. I had a conversation yesterday with my sibling, and they asked me, just how I was doing. And I was honest. I said, life is kind of lifing right now, but that's okay. It's okay. Life is lifing. I didn't feel the need to mask and say, oh, all is well. Everything's great. Because that's not really how I felt in the moment. Everything's going to be okay. And I know that. I trust that. I know that with all of my soul and my being. But right now, life is life in a little bit. And again, that's okay. It's okay to be honest with others in what season you are. If you are in isolation and people are constantly asking you to come out, thank you. Thank you, Cindy. Oh, thank you so much. I really appreciate you. As I had a headache for today, like staying awake, took a nap for a day, and did not care to share why, okay? That's another thing. You don't have to explain your reasoning behind feeding yourself and giving back to yourself. You don't need anybody's permission or anyone else's validation to do the things that you need to do for yourself. If it's a requirement for you, it's a requirement for you, and that's it. There's no discussion necessary. Again, you don't have to seek validation or permission in order to do whatever it is that you need to do for yourself. So, it's important that, again, going back to it, if you're in isolation right now and people are consistently asking you out, or saying, oh, you don't ever want to come out with us anymore, you don't ever want to do this and this and that anymore, like, say you are building a trust, or say you are wanting to open up a brokerage account, or say you are investing in yourself, say you're learning the stock market, day trading, and people are constantly asking you to come out, spend some money, whatever. Just get your focus off of whatever it is that you're doing, right? You don't need permission or validation from them to do what you are doing. So it is okay to say, hey, I'm just not in that season right now. I'm working on something right now. And when I come up out of that, oh, we back at it. Like we back at it. We back out in these streets. If that's what's to come for you, then that's what's to come for you. I have to tell the moms that I coach, like, you are the expected moms that I coach. It is okay to let people know that you don't want to be all up in their face when you are expecting this child. It's okay to say that. It's okay to tell people, no, I don't want you to touch my belly. It's okay to say, if you have family or like past friends or something that feel so entitled to your energy, that feel so entitled to come to your baby shower, to be, that are so entitled to be at your birth, but they know nothing about the person that you are today. They just know like the past version of you, or they just know who you once were, or whatever the case. Like there is no intention on their part to stay connected to you in the ways that are valuable to you and everyone else involved. They are not entitled to your energy. You can say no. That's vulnerability, that's honesty, that's authenticity. Okay, in this moment of your life, you're going through things, or you're working on things that are very crucial to your evolution, right? If this is the dark night of the soul, it may not feel like it right now. It may just feel like straight up spiritual warfare in this moment in time. But all of this is happening to you. I mean, all of this is happening for you. It's not happening to you. But in this season, you cannot sever your energy. You cannot, you have no time to really, like, again, just mask, be fake, sweep stuff under the rug, be distracted. Like, you deserve to be honest with yourself and with others and what you are experiencing in this moment. And the more that you do that, the more support that you will receive, because you're being honest, because you're being forthcoming, because you are being raw and saying what it is that you need. Okay. What is this desire, Spirit? What is this desire? Do I want to use this deck? No, I'm going to use this one. Because some of you all are desiring something specific when it comes to this, but I feel like maybe you feel like you aren't deserving or worthy. Some of you all are feeling kind of unworthy, or like whatever it is that you desire is like a far shot ahead. Like it's far away. That's just what I feel intuitively. But what is this desire that my light bulbs are, why is that coming up? I feel like you all feel bound. Rope is coming up for me. Maybe you like being tied up, or maybe that is a form of grounding for you. Maybe that modality of healing bondage could be significant here. Maybe you are into like certain things, okay? Maybe you are into certain things that other people may deem as taboo, or that other people just don't understand. Especially as people of color, we can be very judgmental when it comes to, and very like closed-minded when it comes to certain things. So I feel like some of you all may be yearning to be held in a certain way. And it is important that, again, you are vulnerable. You are open, you are honest in what it is that you need when it comes to that. Oh, there is an ending. Some of you all may be dealing with a tragedy, maybe a death in that is close to you. And if that is the case, I'm really sorry to hear that. But I feel like with whatever ending this is, because it's an ending of some sort, maybe you've left a relationship, maybe you've sold a home, maybe you've left a job, quit a friendship, and you are having to be very honest with yourself and others in this, whatever this ending was. But because you have or will be facing this ending head on, you are taking back control over yourself, over your life, over the narrative, okay? And you're being able to create a life, an identity that you desire. You're able to maneuver into this fresh beginning, because with endings, there has to be a new beginning. There has to be a rebirth. Scorpio energy. If you've lost a job recently, you have a talent. You have a talent that you are sitting on that could be making you a lot of money. And Spirit knew that, but knew also that if you were to stay in that position, then you wouldn't do anything towards whatever this creative idea is. The same with a relationship. If this relationship was taken from you, they knew that you would have sat in this relationship, but you have so much more. You have so much more that is on its way to you. A life of, again, being able to control your own narrative, your own everyday life, being able to literally ask yourself, what is it that I need today? What is it that my body needs? What is it that my spirit needs? And really, like, okay, that's interesting. Really asking yourself what it is that your spirit needs and that your body needs, and being able to feed that and being able to honor that, instead of having someone ask you, well, why do you need that? Why do you need that? Or giving off the vibe that I don't care what it is that you need. I need this. You know, or making you feel like just unworthy of whatever it is that you need to give. They are really big cards. These are really big cards. Yes, I think like they take up my whole hands, and I have tiny dainty hands. So at any rate, yeah, I feel like whatever this ending is, it's allowing you to take back control over something. And again, if it's a death, I am sorry to hear about that. But there's something here that you have been needing to take control of. So be honest with others. Be honest with others and what it is that you need, and be honest with yourself, okay? You feel with whatever you will be. You may not be feeling like this right now, because for some of you all it's very fresh. But for others of you, you will be feeling very safe, very secure in who it is and what new chapter this is for you. It may feel very like shaky to others. Like the average person, I feel like couldn't really handle this, or they may respond to it in a different way. They may not feel as secure as you do. But something about you feels very grounded, very stable, very secure. You don't really know what's ahead or what's to come, right? Out of this, out of all of this. And again, others may see this and be like, ooh, like, uh, this just may not be their version of security and stability. But to you, you feel secure, or you will be. You will be feeling more stable. You will be feeling a lot more grounded. And it makes sense to you, right? If all that you have is your child and your cat, okay, and some crystals, it ain't nothing else. You had to move out of your house. You got evicted. You got kicked out. You had to leave somewhere. Your house burnt down, whatever, whatever, whatever. All your belongings are gone. You got your child, your cat, and a couple of other belongings, and that's all that you need to feel secure, to feel able to look ahead. You feel very, or you will be feeling very hopeful about the future. Okay, I feel like there's a lot of resilience here to come, a lot of perseverant energy, a lot of you trying things multiple ways. You not giving up the minute that something does not go right for you. You're going to try again and again and again and again and again until you get it right. It's like love. It's like when some people, myself included, okay, I have been in a man, y'all, like my child's father had me like, oh, I'm never dating again. Like, I'm never doing this again. Like, I'm never trusting anyone with my heart again. That's how I was for a good minute. Like, shut me all the way down, right? But recently, I had a plant medicine ceremony, and my ancestor, my grandpa, his birthday was last Friday. It was July 3rd. Happy birthday, Grandpa. He came to me in this ceremony, and he reminded me of something that he used to always say when I was growing up. Like, love is important. Love is important. And he just reminded me, you can do things differently, but don't take the love out of your heart, and know that you are worthy and deserving of love in various forms, but romantic love as well. So, you know how some people, I say that to say, some people get into a situation and they're like, oh, fuck that. I'm like I was saying, I'm never opening up my heart to anybody again. I'm never allowing a motherfucker to think twice about playing me. Like, I'll never give anybody else the satisfaction. You, on the other hand, you're like, you know what? I am not giving up. I'm not giving up. I'm a lover girl. I'm a lover boy. I'm going to try and try and try again until my person finds me, until I find my person. If that is your story, right? Just take it as this resonates. Say it's a job. You've been applying to jobs. You've left a job. You are not going to just give up on yourself, because you know that you got things that you want to do, baby. So that money gotta come young. So you're gonna try it. You're gonna put application after application after application after application out to ensure that you have what it is that you need. You are not giving up. I feel like the song just came to me. He ain't got no money in the bank. He ain't I don't know. It's an old song. I don't even remember who it's by. I don't even remember who it's by, but even if you are pinching pennies, like, you are not allowing that to like deter you from moving forward. You are not staying down in the dumps about something. But going back to vulnerability, you are letting people know, like, that is not where I desire my money to go to at this point. Thursday on the 9th. Happy birthday. Happy solar return. Oh, yes. We love them cancers. We love them cancers. Okay? My grandma used to call them malignant growths because because her ex-husband, my grandpa, was a Cancer and my dad is a Cancer. So she used to say, yes, those are my malignant growths. But I love a Cancer. I love them so much. So happy solar return to your son, cause I and on a Thursday, Jupiter day. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. The ninth. Oh, beautiful, beautiful, powerful, powerful, powerful synchronicities. So yeah, and you know what? This is the Nine of Wands. This is the one, two, yeah, nine. So that she has 9 guitars behind her. So at any rate, I don't know where he comes into this message, but I'm just looking at the synchronicities. And going back to it, I feel like some of you all are not allowing your financial constraints to stop you or make you feel like rocky. But again, you're being vulnerable enough to say to others, like, hey, that is not my priority right now. The Usher and Chris Brown concert is coming up. They done started the tour, and maybe your friends are like, "Oh, we going to the concert." True story, by the way. We're going to the concert. We're going to the concert. Atlanta sold out, so we're gonna fly to another city and go to this concert. And me, I'm like, I got bills to pay. Yes, I want to go to this concert. Of course, I want to go to this concert, but I got real adult priorities that I need to take care of before putting that money in the pocket of 2 people that got it. You feel me? So I had to be honest with my homegirls and say, yeah, you know what? Like, I love to go with y'all, but it's just not my priority right now. There'll be a seat that opens up at the Atlanta shows. They done added 4 dates. So I'm gonna get in there some kind of way. Anyway, food as well. Some of you all may be going through a weight loss journey or just trying to eat better, trying to take better care of your health overall. I see you getting that in the month of July. I see you getting a lot of rest, and I see you really pouring into your health and wellness. And again, being vulnerable with what it is that you need, telling yourself, like, I need this today. I need this cup of tea this morning. I need this fruit. I need a good salad. You know, I need to go to the gym. I need to take a walk. I need some fresh air. And being honest to others as well. Again, people are mirroring you in that aspect. People are really mirroring the honesty and the vulnerability that you are giving yourself. You are motivating others to do the same for themselves. I feel like you are starting a revolution when it comes to that. People are seeing you move different, and that is causing them to move different as well. And none of that old stuff can come with you moving forward. I see whatever this change is going to be long lasting for you. It's going to be something that you can carry with you into the future. I feel like you still have like certain things that need to be ironed out as it relates to these things, but you are on your way and you are making a good trek when it comes to it. You're really like speaking discipline over your life. You're speaking consistency over your life, and you are doing those things that are necessary. You're putting those systems in place to help make it easier on you to do so. So, I'm proud of you, because the Ace of Pentacles is at the bottom of the deck. It's rooting something very special, very sacred into your life. You are literally devoting yourself to yourself by utilizing, taking advantage of all of these moving parts that have come out here. So that's your message. I feel like this came full circle. Okay, if you would like any further advice or a more tailored reading to your personal, to you as an individual, do not hesitate to reach out to me at lightofmind@gmail.com. My link tree will be in the description below. It's not in there yet, but when I get off, I do my description box. So yeah, you can book a reading on there, Reiki sessions, a breathwork session if that resonates with you. Whatever it is that you need, you let me know. I'm here. Most importantly, don't forget to let your light shine no matter who it blinds. Okay? Like this video if it resonated, and subscribe if you have not already. This was a blessing being able to read for you all, and thank you for opening yourselves up to this message. So, yeah, I'll see y'all later. Bye, cuz I love y'all.